Alright, here we are, Canadian junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Today, we're actually going to do a little bit of an unboxing and a review on this beauty right here. So my old brad nailer sort of kicked the bucket, and on the recommendation of some friends, I thought I would move towards a battery-powered one instead of the air nailer. And this was on sale at Home Depot. I've actually had it for a few months. I've been meaning to try it, but haven't gotten around to it. But I do have a project that I could make use of it for that's come up. So yeah, this was on sale, I think, for $2.89 Canadian dollars at Home Depot, and came with the battery for free. So this goes for $1.99, I think, normally. So anyway, it turned out to be a pretty good deal. So we're gonna take it all out of the box here and show you what we got. Okay, so before we go through what came in the box, I will point out this number here. So this is the actual item, the R09891B 18 volt brushless 2 1/8 inch brad nailer for 18 gauge brad nails. So in the box, pretty straightforward, not too much honestly. It's got the nailer, some cardboard, user's manual, and a reminder about the lifetime warranty, lifetime service agreement. So I've already signed up for those on both the nailer and the battery, and encourage you to do so as well. It's a great benefit. The battery, not too much to that. I mean, it's charging over there now. I guess one thing that I just hate is these plastic containers, because I always manage to like cut myself. I'm not bleeding this time, but that was no fun at all to open. This one was much easier. So we're going to learn a little bit about this and hopefully walk you through some of the features of this nailer, and we'll be able to give you a little demo along the way too. All right, everybody, we're back. So we're outside now, and we'll do our little demo in a second, but first we'll do a walkthrough. I've got my battery all charged up, ready to go, but we'll plug that in a second. So a few things that the instructions tells you to do. First off, this little hold on at the bottom, it's for a belt clip. Strangely, there was no belt clip in the box, so I don't know if this one was returned or what, but anyway, that was missing. So a little walkthrough. Here you got your button to turn on the light. There's an LED up here, so we'll see how that works. There's your trigger, obviously. In here, you have the way to set the different mode. So there's like single shot mode, and then I think it's called contact actuation mode, otherwise named as like shoot one nail at a time or shoot a whole whack of nails at a time. So we're going to try that out and show you how that works. There's two ways to adjust the depth on this thing. Oh, a little breeze coming up here. A little breeze. You get your power here. So when it came out of the box, it was set way over here on as far to the plus as it would go. So you got plus minus, and then this thing loops all the way around until it points and stops right about there at the minus. That's the lowest power. So instead of setting on the highest power, I'm just going to set it on like the middle and try that and see how it is. So that will help you adjust your depth based on, say, like the denseness of the wood. Like I got a piece of crown molding here that we're going to use as a test, but something like this is probably going to need more of a depth as I'm going through some actual wood instead of just press board here. So that's how you can control that, but also you can do a finer adjustment on the depth here. So you can see kind of like a deeper nail and a shallower nail. So you just turn that down to go deeper, up to go shallower. It's got kind of a cool little measuring stick here for, I don't know if you're going to use that to actually measure, but it'll show you how many nails you've got in there. This is the release button to pull that open. Let's put our nails in. I think that's most of it, really. There's some instructions on how to get a jam out, and it involves popping this thing up, which I haven't really done yet. Maybe we'll try that when we get a jam, but we'll see. So anyway, we're going to get this thing loaded up with nails and the battery in and give her a test. Okay, got my big box of brad nails now. These are 2-inch, 18 gauge brad nails. Let's put those in. Put the pointy end towards the front of the gun, obviously. Slide them up in there. There we go, we're loaded. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we stay on single mode for now. We're going to put the battery in. And it says to press the light button to activate it. There's the light, that's working. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these little pieces of crown, and we're going to do a few shots off the edge of the table, obviously, so it doesn't go into the table. But I want to just kind of get a feel for how this thing works, and then also we'll play around with some of these power and depth adjustments to see what it does. So we'll put a couple in here. Okay, that's pretty neat. So when I look at this here, I can feel the nail. So that's not in quite deep enough. So let's try turning up the power a little bit. This way, we'll go across to, I was at like 12 o'clock, we'll put it to 3 o'clock and see what that does. It's better, that's pretty much flush. Actually, that's really good. So now what happens if I go like this and turn this down too? See what that does first. I still feel that a little bit, actually. Let's turn the power up a little bit more again. It is a big nail. Being this is a 2-inch nail, it's almost the largest size that this takes. It takes up to 2 1/8, it looks like it says here. Let's try this one. That one's real good. So that's in there, probably, I don't know, it's in there nice and underneath, and it'll be easy to fill that little hole with caulking. So that's so that works pretty good. I feel that the power makes more of an adjustment than this thing does, but I'll have to play around with this a little bit more. These are obviously only the first 6 nails that I've shot with this thing. Just trying it out. Now let's see if I go into one of these pieces of wood, because this is going to require more power. If that'll get all the way through. Whoops. I lost her. Let's try this guy. Oh, it went through there no problem. So that's in there real good. Not bad at all. So what we're going to do now is assemble this little project just for fun. So I've been working, this is actually for my other YouTube channel that I'm a part of. I'm building a custom beer shade for around the pool. So this is going to kind of go like this. It's going to be a little house that your beer can live in with a roof on it, so that the sun, so it keeps it in the shade. You don't want your beer getting warm in the sun. So anyway, I'm going to probably fast forward this part, but now I'm going to build this beer shade, and we'll see how the gun does putting that together. So follow along. Okay, so here we are, beer shade completed. Yeah, looks pretty good, nice roof on it. Easy to pick up, transport around. And here's the big test to see if the beer can fits. Looks pretty good. It's pretty good. If you reach in and grab it from the top, not bad. It's a little tough to grab it from the middle, but it's alright. I think that'll work out pretty good. We may have to keep working on our design, but the point is that the gun worked pretty well. I did want to try, though, the contact actuation mode, which is the one where we shoot a whole whack of nails. So let's push this over here. Let's do the 3 nails, which is the shoot a whole whack of nails setting. And my understanding is that if I just hold down the trigger, every time I touch this, it's going to shoot one. Yep. So that's pretty cool. That works pretty well. Again, I haven't changed the depth setting, but maybe the battery is a little bit lower. Where is the battery? I've only shot like what, maybe 30 miles here. Still at full charge, still at four lights, but it seems like the depth is, like those last 4 are not going as deep as the other ones were. So I think that's going to be part of the trick, is getting to know this tool, is to be able to play with this power and the depth setting to be able to make it work real well. But anyway, in general, super happy with this. It's way more compact than my old air compressor and nail gun that went with that. So brad nailer that went with that. So this is a nice package, far less noisy. The kids would hate it when I'm doing like crown molding inside the house, because constantly the compressor would just fire up when it got low and make a huge racket. So they didn't like that. So this will be much better for that. I think it's gonna be a really good tool. And don't forget to register it for the warranty. Anyway, that's it for this time on Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Have a great one, everybody. See you next time.